In this video, I'm going to be giving you the exact roadmap, actually 5-step roadmap to signing your first creator client. And as well, at the end, I'm going to be giving you a bonus and basically leading you through what is required in phase 2. So first step in the process is going to be actually not picking a niche. Now, you've probably been drilled into your brain that you do need to pick a niche. So you're probably coming from SMMA or drop shipping or any of those other internet business models. But the truth is, with growth operating, you really don't need to pick a niche. Now, let me explain why. Niching down is because you're trying to create an offer that resonates with somebody's pains, desires, designated time spans, what urgency is required for them, etc. Just offer building, right? You really don't need that when it comes to growth operating because you're not necessarily making the money directly through the client that you have on a retainer. So like with SMMA, you have a client on retainer and you have to create an offer that makes that retainer valuable, right? But with growth operating, what you're doing is you're partnering with the creator. So the creator is already on your side. What you guys are doing is basically creating an offer for your target audience. So niching down at the start is really not necessary because the money isn't made with the creator itself. It's by creating an offer to their target audience. So you'll end up niching down after the fact to try to figure out like the pains and desires of their audience, if that makes any sense. Number 2 is going to be actually finding creators. So where do you find creators, right? You go where they usually hang out, right? So social media platforms. Now, Instagram is probably the best. Why? Because it's Meta. It has like the most users on the planet, and then the second best is YouTube, biggest video platform on the planet, and it has built like it literally builds up so much trust and rapport with the audience already because it's long form, compared to things like TikTok and stuff like that. So with Instagram, where do you find the creators? So you can either do two things. Now, my favorite one is scrolling on Reels. So you just scroll on Reels until you find creators that meet the requirements. And if it's not that, then you go on the search bar and you search up a niche problem like how to lose weight or how to gain muscle, or the niche itself, so just fitness. Now, once you click on a creator's profile, you're going to go ahead and click the follow button. So you're going to follow them to keep them in your lead list. And then you're going to click on the suggested accounts button, which is basically going to let you find like 10, 20 more leads. You click onto the next creator's next creator's profile, and then you keep on doing that process over and over. So the messaging, what do you use to message? So I've seen a lot of people going for DMs. DM seems to be the thing people are using the most. But to be honest, if everybody's doing the same thing, why would you keep on doing the same thing? I do emails with cold looms. So I've seen there's a guy in my community that joins Discord servers and talks to the owner, which ends up being the content creator. Um, People are doing automations. Some people are sending YouTube videos. So they literally create a YouTube video, edit it, and send it to the content creators. You need to experiment and you need to find out what's working. And you're not going to do that by just following what they tell you to do, which is just send DMs. And it's easy for a reason, right? Everybody can do it. The lower the lower the barrier of entry, the more people are going to be doing it, and the less success you're going to have since it's so saturated. So after you message the creator, now you have to book a call, right? You got a positive response. How do you book a call? What you're going to be doing is you're going to be sending two possible times, available times that you have on your calendar, to them to see if they are available for you, right? You don't want to just send them a Calendly link. They're probably not going to end up booking. You want to personally book them into your calendar. Now, you do that simply by creating a little message that says, hey, dear prospect, can you do 3 p.m. or 5 p.m., etc. Once they answer, you get them on the sales call. The sales call is really broken down into five separate parts. So the structure of the sales call is really simple. The intro is going to be building rapport and trust. Then discovery is going to be finding out where the issue really lies. Number 3 is going to be diving into pain and seeing what really they're struggling with. And you kind of can use that as ammo for the later sections. Then is going to be the pitch, and like the transition. And then the 5th one is going to be actually closing them. So your goal here is really just to help a friend out and help this person make an empowered decision. So whether it's a yes or no at the end, make sure it's a yes or a no. Don't let them think about it. Whether it's one of those two, at the end of the day, you'll point them in the right direction, right? So you're just helping this person out. At the end of the day, this model and this offer is incredible. It's really a no-brainer. So you close the creator, you sent over the agreement, the contract, and you can do that with PandaDoc or DocuSign. Once that's done, what's next? Now, a lot of people have been asking me questions as to like what comes next. Now, there is several resources on YouTube right now that explain the process, but I'll be breaking it down really, really quickly. So first things first is going to be market research, just figuring out, this is when you niche down. So this is when you figure out the pains and struggles of their target audience. So if they're in the dating niche, you're going to be going for, young men that are looking to get a girlfriend. If you're in the fitness niche, for people that want to lose weight, you want to figure out kind of their goals, their desires, etc. Once you figure that out, you're going to be creating one single document with all the information. And from there, you're going to be creating an offer. So read the Alex Hormozi book, $100 million Offers. That's basically going to teach you how to eliminate the risk, cover objections. What else does that book cover? Just read the book. Basically create an offer. Once you create that offer, you want to put that offer to the market and you want to get traffic to it, right? That's when you pivot into content direction and also creating sales assets. The sales asset that you're going to be mainly using is the sales letter. So you create that simply by introduction, which is basically going to be getting the audience to trust, like, and feel for the creator's journey. Then you're going to be eliminating the audience itself, so who this sales letter is actually for. Then after that, you're going to be kind of diving into the value. So what are you actually providing? Then at the end, call to action, urgency, scarcity, whatnot. Once that sales letter is good, then you obviously start creating a wait list, kind of getting people into your pipeline. And you want to bottleneck the pipeline on purpose. So the more demand you can build on one side, the less amount of people are flowing through and the more people are going to be willing to pay. So if the supply is low, the demand is high, you could charge more, and it's going to be like a constant flow of members coming into that community. That's pretty much it for the process itself. Of course, it's more complex. So if you are interested in learning, several more pieces, as well as asking me any questions, you could always join my Discord community, which is linked down in the description below. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching the video, and yeah.